Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all look around. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah. Hop out and I'm steaming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on goal, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back.
And we are live. Okay. Hopefully music isn't too loud. Did turn it down a bit. Maybe we can drop it. No, bring it up a bit. Let's keep it in the 30s here, and there we go. There's me. Let me just check. We gotta check if the camera's all good here. Camera looks fine. Okay, I think we're good. I think we in the right position this time. I don't know what happened. I knocked my camera. It was like upside down, which was like obviously not ideal. But now it's where it is. It's where it is. It's where I want it to be. Okay. I just gotta set up this mic a bit more. Okay. I think we're good. Everything's set up. It's all good. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. And hopefully everyone's having a great time. This is for those who are watching this post and pre, I guess. Back in Africa, guys. It's been I've been traveling, so I've been out. That's why we didn't get a stream last week. I've been out of Africa. But now we're back on the animation train. I have actually finished the first chapter of my revamped comic. I finished the first chapter. That's done. I'm gonna throw it up on my Ko-fi and my Patreon for those who want to check it out early. And then obviously I'm gonna be working on the next one, but we're in December now. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on season 2 soon. But we're in December now, which means like goddamn, finished only the first chapter now. When did you go live? Like now. Like 3 minutes ago. Well, welcome to the live stream, alas. Welcome. Yeah, just talking about coming back to the African, the kingdom of Africa. Finally got my ass back here. And then also finished the first chapter of my revamped version of my comic. And I am moving on to doing season 2 now. And I was actually thinking of doing season 2 of Kill All Heroes. Yeah, I was gonna do season 2 actually. I was thinking of, I was gonna release it once I'm done with season 2 actually. That was the idea in the first place. So yeah, I think I'll continue that method of finishing my seasons like first and then putting out the episodes. So, but obviously if you follow me on my Ko-fi and my Patreon, those people get it first hand. As soon as I'm done with it, they get it immediately. But yeah, the rest of the peeps have to wait. In terms of like webtoon and stuff like that, I'm still not. I think I'm gonna post it on Manga Plus. I think that's what I said initially. I don't know about webtoon anymore. Not quite sure with it. I'll put it up there anyway, because why not, right? Fucking chuck it on there. Don't really care. Put it up there. But I think I'll be focusing mostly on Manga Plus, just because of the formatting and stuff like that. I think that's just much better, and I feel like because I'm going more so in the manga direction, I feel like it just makes sense. Just makes sense. And I'll just direct people there, but obviously I'll direct them mostly to my Ko-fi and my Patreon. I'm still setting up the setting/world of my of this dumb comic for this dumb. God damn it, my words for this dumb comic. It was pretty dumb how I messed up my words there, you know, on the word dumb, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, no problem. It's good to have a basis to work from. Like even for the Merchant of Ignatius, I had an idea of like a fantasy world, and I even like I did make a rough map of like the world and what species would live in certain areas of the map and certain types of kingdoms and stuff like that as well. Although I came up with most of the names on the spot, like the certain aspects, like Ignatius is actually like a place, obviously, and then is actually another place. I can't remember the names of my places, to be honest with you. Can't really. I know there's a silver. Is it the Silver Castle? The Silver Fortress. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually worked on that comic. But I'll get back to it eventually once I'm done with Kill All Heroes. I first got to finish this up because this is the first thing that will be adapted into an anime. So I want to get this done first. I'm almost done with the character sheets. And once that's done, I'm going to hit the people up and say, hey, the character sheets are done. And then maybe I'll work on some extra art stuff, like maybe a specific type of fight scene that happens in the comic, stuff like that. Just like additional concept art for the animation crew that I can work from. I forgot to change the banner on top. It says thanks everyone for 600 subscribers. It's supposed to say 700 at this point, but just change the 6 for 7, okay? I forgot to change the thing. Yeah, so we're gonna leave it as it is. I've had that banner for quite some time. It's been a while, you know. Never thought I'd get to 700, but here we are. So that's what it is. Well, I never thought I'd get to it this soon. I thought it would take a while. But we have managed to climb our way to 700. It's been a long climb, but the support, amazing support. I will say that, like, for as small as I am, the people who do subscribe to my channel are very supportive, like, very supportive. Supportive, is that doesn't feel like a word. Supportive. They're very supportful. I don't think that's a word. They're very supportive of me. I feel like that. Okay, let's go with that. They're very supportive of me, and you know, they always seem to go the whole mile with me, so I appreciate that shit. I'm just trying to figure out poses here. I feel like causing a debate in one of the Discord, soft versus hard magic systems. See what that causes for funsies. Yeah, I mean, you can see what you can do. I'm pretty sure Hobbish will fight you on that. I don't know what her stance is on like soft versus hard magic systems, but she seems to be very like into that shit. So I don't know. Yuning also has a bit of a, but you know, Yuning, you know, all weird. So I don't know what she's gonna say as well. But Jess will probably, yeah, you can probably throw it out to Jess, you know. Normally I just go with soft magic systems because they're the easiest, obviously, you know. The harder magic systems are just, it's too complex. Like I can't, you know, it's too like all over, and then, you know, there's too much dots that I have to connect, and I'm not like that type of person, you know. I just want to get straight into the action, directly into whatever I need to get into, and then that's about it, you know. I don't like diving deep into magical spells and shit. I like very simple magic systems. Like for instance, Black Clover. What else is there? Black Clover. I guess like even like like the would the like ninjutsu in Naruto be classed as like some sort of magical system? I'm trying to think now. Would that actually be classed? Because it is kind of similar to like a soft magical system. So I don't know. But I don't know. But I like those basic, like the basic shit, like shooting fireballs and like lightning bolts and stuff like that. And like it's just like you just say one thing or you just blast it from your hands immediately while yelling out a specific type of word. As a hard magic system, yeah, because it does get quite complex in Naruto, especially further on. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think Black Clover is the simplest magic system because it's just ease. Like it's just very simple. That's the type of magic system I like. Like the very simple, like just the base level magic. I don't like the crazy shit. Like Naruto. It seems I think Naruto is more on the simpler. Well, I would say it does get complex. Like when it comes to explaining like how the Sharingan works. And like certain types of other shit, and then it becomes this whole other thing, and then there's sage arts and all types of it gets into some crazy stuff. But I think overall Naruto's isn't that hard. From like, for example, I think Harry Potter has like a hard magical system, I think, and like maybe like Lord of the, I don't know, I don't actually know that much about Lord of the Rings, but for sure. Has a lot of rules for its chakra system. It also has like just philosophy, rock paper scissors, which beats paper. Yeah, hold up, my mom's calling. I don't know what she wants from me. Hold on. Hey, I'm back. I just had to pull in the car quick. Hold on. And also, I think someone's house is on fire, by the way. Yep, there's definitely smoke outside. Someone's house has been lit on fire. So, okay, cool. Somewhere nearby, but not near enough to where it's alarming. It's just like somewhere in that direction. So, that's good to know. Hopefully they get out safely. Hopefully no one dies. Shout out to the family's house is burning. Hopefully they're doing good, man. I don't know what. I just know I'm not dealing with that shit. It could be some gang related shit. I ain't about that life. I'm not going out there seeing exactly what's going on there. Anyway, but it's also also has some soft aspects such as Secret Arts, Bloodline. Yeah, Naruto has some soft stuff, and then it has like some hard magical, like crazy shit. And where I just get confused. Like there's a few things in Naruto like where I had to actually watch it back a few times and like, oh, okay, I see, I get that. Where it was like very like, and there's some stuff that even like contradicts itself sometimes in Naruto. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's like, and it's also one of those other things where it's like, well, why didn't he just use, you know, this jutsu? Because I heard it was so powerful in the beginning, and then you're like, oh wow, he just doesn't use it now. Yeah, but like late on Naruto, like jutsus just become, certain jutsus just become like, it's almost like they taken out because it's too OP or some shit. Or like it's just like redundant, like it just, there's no use for it. I'm just fucking, there we go. It's a kind of like yeah, but like I said, like soft magic is where it is for me. Like I ain't doing that crazy hard shit. Maybe like further down the line, if I feel like expanding my magical system, I feel like it's easier like to create a soft like magic, to start off with soft magic first, like ease your audience into it. And then like you hit them with the hard hitting, like crazy, you know, complex shit, you know. But obviously while they're reading the story, they start off at the base level and then you kind of just ramp it up. I feel like that's just feels like good. I mean, I would say Boruto is more soft than hard, as they don't need to keep up, but also yeah. Yeah, Boruto is just like, it's almost like DBZ, or like the way the way the jutsu work in there, it's like, it's not even Naruto anymore. I don't know what the fuck it is now. It's just like, they just like, you know, it's just like, they don't even like do like jutsu the way they did it back in the day. It's just like, whoop. They just like basically tossing fireballs at each other. It's almost like DBZ now. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I don't even really watch Boruto. I read the manga though. I do read the manga because obviously the manga goes quicker, and the manga is actually better than anime from this because of all the filler and all the, you know, I don't care about Himawari, like whatever, like losing a doll or something, you know, I don't care about that. I want to know more about the story and what exactly is going on. Let me just see here. I haven't actually read the manga in a while now. I'm trying to think like what would be a really good example for like hard magical systems. I know like in D&D there is also some like crazy magical systems in there as well. I can't exactly think. The only other example I can think of is like Harry Potter, and then and also like the old school Star Wars stuff. There was also some like hard-based magical type systems in there. But that's like Legends. It's like, it's not the new shit that we have now. It's like the old Star Wars stuff. New shit now is just, it's mostly soft stuff. Like, it's no like, it's just like all flash and no like, nothing really behind anything, you know. I wonder if it's because like over the years people's attention span kind of like just like plummeted, so like they're not really that invested. But I don't know. I feel like people who like the series won't really mind, you know, as much as more so the casual viewer. Yeah, D&D is all yeah, agreed. It's like it's very complex. Like playing a game with D&D is fucking. I have to read a lot of shit. I have to be like, okay, what does this do? Okay, cool. And then how does this affect that? Okay, cool. And then like you have to go through like this entire maze of like magical reading shit, and then I gotta figure out how they connect and stuff. So it's pretty fun. D&D is more fun because you're playing with friends, and you know the chaos. I love the fucking chaos of D&D. Yeah, it is part of the game mechanic as well, as you said there. Hi, just stop by to greet you. I would stay, but I'm very tired of working and stuff. I'm going to go sleep. Hope everything goes well. Bye. No problem. Lunatic D. You stay cool. Thanks for stopping by, for giving me a hi. It's a female neck. Yeah. This is the hardest part about animation, is the subtle stuff. The subtle animations are always the hardest. Like all the crazy flying around and that type of stuff is very easy in terms of compared to this. Like for instance, like walk cycles and running. Like fuck that. God damn it, it's very hard because you obviously have to make it look like a walk. You know, that's the problem. If it doesn't look like they're walking, it's gonna look weird, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's not how that works. Because everyone knows what walking looks like. I think I gotta extend this a bit. It's a bit too quick as well. Bring it up. Also on Street Fighter, in other news, I'm one rank away from Diamond, guys. God damn. Can you believe that shit? I mean, I'm pretty good at Street Fighter, so I can see like I'm getting there. It's gonna take a while though to get to Diamond. Diamond's like where it's at. That's where the real hard shit's in the start. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I think obviously if I played a high tier character like Luke, or I think Luke would be my best. I think I like Luke actually, and like the way he plays, I don't mind it actually. So like, I would most likely pick Luke if I had to play a high tier. Yeah, I don't think I would fare well with Blanca. I don't like charge characters. So like, yeah, Luke would be the best option for me because he has everything. So I would have if I had to go with a high tier, I think I would be like probably like high tier diamond by now. But you know me, I like Zangief, so it's gonna be a long climb, guys. It's gonna be a long climb. Ways to get close and grab. Yeah, I know, but like fucking Capcom doesn't wanna. They hate Zangief. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think the best way, maybe some more maybe some more frames. Yeah, like I think the Zangief's biggest thing is that he doesn't have a combo ender. His combo enders is basically lariat, which is like if you don't do it right, like the timing and his timing, I think also they should extend his timing window of his cancels, because it's like so fucking small, like it's insane. Also, they need to also just like his level 1 needs to be instant. Like you can't, it can't be like, it has to be on frame 1 start. Like that's like the thing there, and then I think everything else is fine. It's well balanced, like, but it's a few things, like just the canceling into his hits is too tight. It's way too tight. Like it's insanely tight. It's crazy. Also, hey boy, welcome to the stream. It's just way too tight, man. Like there's no other character in the game who's like cancels are that tight, which is like, I don't know why they did that. Hey, thanks, boy. Hell yeah, we got to 700. It only took me that long, right? I'm pretty sure if I was a very beautiful girl, I'd get a lot of subs. But unfortunately, you know, I'm this grizzly, handsome man, and that doesn't work. So it's what it is, you know. But maybe it just could be YouTube, you know. Also, it's like, hey, this guy says a lot of wild shit, so I don't know if you should be promoting this guy. I think that's mostly it. Honestly, I think that's probably it, you know. Flipping is real, yeah. Yeah, maybe, you know what I should do? I should just... this will be so fucked up, but like, I should let my wife do my YouTube, right? She should be in the cam, and then she should just pretend to draw, and then I do the drawing. I would get so much views, like fucking hell, dude. Like all the simps will just pop on, and then you know, that's how you get your fan base. And then one day I just appear, right? My wife is just gone. It's just me now. You just have to fucking deal with it, right? I'm just here now, this grizzly fucking bearded guy, right? I just appear on his screen like, what's up, bitch? And then I'm here, right? And then my wife is gone. Okay, then now you have me. So then there's either two choices there. Either they accept it or they unsubscribe. So like, yeah, I don't know. I could do that, but I don't know. I feel like that's just like just not honest, man. I'll fucking grind, you know. I'm a very patient man. I can wait, you know. Eventually I'll get to my 1k, you know. It's not gonna take forever. I'll give myself maybe a couple more years and I'll be at 1k probably. Unless my anime pops off, unless something else pops off on the side where I can direct people to here. That is the other option. So yeah. And that, I feel like that, like getting an anime or like popping off on that side with my comics or whatever, it's a much more, I don't know why, I feel like it's much more attainable than YouTube for some reason. I don't know. But maybe it's because like, it's because I put more effort into that than YouTube. Maybe that's what it is. Like my focus is like driven to one-sided thing. Like I'm not good with social media, not good with promoting things as well. Even Uning is better than promoting than me, you know? And she's fucking Uning. So like my promotion stuff is just like, you know, it's just like shit. Like I should really get back on the promotion train and start doing more stuff on social media. Because I feel like that's also one of the things that I need to improve on. And I feel like that's also one of the things that will help me, you know, boost my shit. So like I gotta get on there. It's just a matter of getting time, because, you know. Okay, there we go. Okay, that kind of works. Oh yeah, I should actually put up the other screen so you can see what my reference on the side. What I'm referencing from. Or what I'm working from. Is it this one? No, it's not this one? No, that's that screen. Is it this? No, wait. Well, actually, if I move this over here, and I move this over here, and I do this, and I do that. There we go. So now you can kind of see. Just shove it in the middle. There you go. Yeah, boy. What are you? Are you soft magic squad or hard magic squad? Where you at, boy? Soft magic or hard magic? I'm mostly soft magic guy. I feel like soft magic is where it's at. That's me, you know, because I'm a very simple man, a very simple-minded man, and soft magic is where it's at for me. Where are you at, boy? Are you? Oh, yeah, where are you at, Elias? Are you hard magic? I feel like you're a hard magic guy. I think Yuning has convened. I think Yuning has a convenient stream schedule. I'm guessing most of her audience are Asians. What would make you say that? Yeah, well, you know, most of my audience is American, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of my subscribers are American, actually. I can check here. So, like... But I think it's also because back in the day, remember when I streamed like at 4 AM and stuff like that? Yeah, so because like most of my audience is from America, so I mean, yeah. So like I normally stream at this time. I'm sorry, you know, the Asians don't like me. I don't know why, you know. I honestly don't know why, you know. Like I'm a big part of Asia, you know. I feel like I could be one of their spokespeople, you know. I'm part of you guys. I don't know why they don't like me, you know. Maybe it's because I dissed him too much. Maybe I shouldn't diss him as I did shit on Bali a lot. So like maybe that's what it is. The Indonesian people are like, hey man, this guy came over into our country, fucked up some shit, and now he's gonna talk shit on us. So maybe that's also what it is, you know. But okay. Somewhere in the middle. You somewhere in the middle? Yeah, I like hard magic. I like certain aspects of hard magic. So I guess, but I'm more so on the soft side. To be honest with you guys, I'm more on the soft side. So GG, welcome to the stream. 40% hard, 60% soft. I see. What's the difference between soft and hard? Soft, unknown limits, not a lot of info on it, mysterious, etc. Well defined, a lot of info, a lot of rules, a lot of, yeah, basically. Like me, I like to loosen it up a bit. I don't like too much rules on the magic. Because like I don't like, yeah, I don't like adding too much onto the system. But because I do have for kill all heroes, I do have superhero guides for like the powers of the characters and how exactly they use them and stuff like that. So I don't know if that is actually more so a hard magic, if it counts as that. But I wouldn't say it's as complex as like the hardest hard magic, you know. So I mean, it could be, you could argue maybe. But I try to keep my stuff simple, so I don't think I'm on the hard magic side. Avatar can be hard. It can be hard magic, certain aspects, because especially when Aang learns about chakra, when he goes to study with that monk and whatever. They go very deep into like other aspects of like how he uses his chakra and stuff like that, because they have a like chakra system in there, and like yeah, so it does kind of gets a bit complicated, also in the end. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, head should turn, yeah. Why magic is relative terms, it can be magic or powers. Yeah, whatever, like, basically, like, magic system can also enter, like, the power system of the world. So, like, whatever they're using, whether it's fucking chakra or, like, even if it's, like, it can even be, like, some form of science or whatever, right? So, like, as long, but it's just describing how the powers work or whatever. Harry Potter is soft magic, and because of it, I didn't like Harry Potter soft magic. I thought it was pretty. It can be very complex actually, but maybe that's because of the books. I'm not sure. The movies are very soft. Like I feel like the movies aren't as complex as the books. I feel like the books are very much more complex. Yeah, the luck drink thing. That thing is crazy. But I think that there is the way they got around the luck potion thing is it's very hard to make. It's not like anyone can make it, you know. It's like fucking difficult. That's why it's rare to get it. But I mean, if you do get it, you know, if you get like, you know, like in the Harry Potter where Harry Potter fucking hacked the potion because he got like the book from Professor Snape, right? He just fucking got like cheats to make the potion. So like, maybe if you're that lucky. Funny enough, he was lucky enough to find the luck potion or find the recipe to make the luck potion. But does the magical system? I'm just thinking now, because in the Harry Potter lore itself, like how things like the world itself, it can be very complex, and a lot of it, you know, comes like forms around their magic. I guess that wouldn't actually fall into their magical system. Most of the powers, I guess maybe. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. But my magical system is fairly simple. There is some forms of hard magic that, now that I think about it, in my comics, because the merchant, like one of my characters, he has this thing called the what was it called? Mana coffin. He has this thing called a mana coffin, which basically it absorbs like it has like 8 chambers which can absorb like 8 different spells within it, and obviously once you use a spell, you can't, that chamber's emptied, so you have to refill it again with another spell or whatever. And it can be very complicated because of the way he uses it and stuff like that, and how the mana coffin actually operates. Can also, the mana coffin has like a mind of its own, so like once it like attaches itself to its host, like it will defend its host basically, and it kind of feeds off the host's life force, which is like another thing. So like, yeah, this is like very complicated stuff there with that also. So I guess I have some forms of hard magic on my side as well. But I mostly lean to the, the flashy boom booms. That's like that's my favorite forms of magic. Just the flashy, just shouting out like random magical spells and just launching it, right? What about Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer isn't as hard actually, because it's mostly like breathing techniques and. Yeah, mostly breathing techniques. I think it's more so on the soft side. I think. Because their techniques aren't that complex. It's just like they use, it's more so forms of martial arts, actually. And obviously, the flashiness of the animations make it look cool. But their stuff is mostly like on breathing, and like it's very simple forms of breathing. Never seen Demon Slayer? Well, it's very it mostly works on breathing techniques. So like they have like certain types of breathing techniques that they use to enhance their physical abilities, to enhance their speed, as well as their like yeah, it's just physical, mostly physical, but speed, stuff like that. And they can also do like really cool, flashy sword moves with their breathing technique. But they can also slow down their injuries, and I think they can speed up the recovery with breathing techniques. But it's fairly simple. Like that's basically, it's just like body enhancements, basically, very simple body enhancements. And like, so I don't think that's more so on the hard side. That's more so soft magic side, and in Tanjiro also, I think where it gets complex is the different forms. The different forms is where it kind of gets complex, because it all derives from like sun breathing and moon breathing, and then like, I don't know, I think moon breathing the demons do. I can't remember. No, I think I can't remember. I haven't watched Demon Slayer in so long. So I think there's like a weird Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is a bit on the hard side, because I still don't fucking understand a few things in there. I don't understand, like there's certain complexities in that fucking animation. You haven't seen any of the new animes? Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely one that you should check out though. That's pretty cool. Like they deal with like cursed energy, basically. That's kind of their meter, their system. They deal with cursed energy, which they get from cursed beings. By consuming them, I think, or making contracts with them, they derive energy from them, which is like, that's pretty cool though. But yeah, there's like there's a few concepts that I do not understand, and it's when I watched, yeah, the last, I think season 2 is now out. When Gojo was explaining, like, the reversed, like, curse method and, like, how he, like, combines certain things and then, like, infinitely uses this aspect of, like, that shit confused the fuck out of me. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Gojo? Like, what the hell is this? And, yeah. So that shit confused me. I gotta rewatch that though, because what the hell? Because Gojo speaks so fast as well in that moment. Like, I'm trying to, like, gather, like, what the hell did he just say? So I need to rewatch that part though. It confused me a bit. Attack on Titan? Attack on Titan, there's some, like, hard magic systems, I guess. Do they though? In the way they transfer their powers. I don't think so, actually. I don't think it's actually that hard. I think it's the lore that complicates the thing more. I don't think that, I mean, you drink the spinal fluid, like, of the Titan, you get the power, you bite your hand. Or you don't bite your hand, but, like, you inflict, you know, damn, like, a wound or cut on yourself, and from that you become a Titan, I think. I don't know, but it doesn't seem that complex. I think it's more so what the Titans can do, so their abilities and stuff, but it's not actually that hard, I feel like. I don't know. Which anime opening is your favorite? Which anime opening? Let me think. For Naruto, there's Bleach, there's Dragon Ball Z. Okay, I'm gonna pick the ones that out of what you mentioned, like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, I think, is the most, like, the season 1, like the first one. You know, I feel like that one. But I feel like, I don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen. No, maybe not Jujutsu Kaisen, actually. Yeah, I think Attack on Titan. I think that one just works with me. That's the one, like, that I see, like, is very iconic. So I think Attack on Titan. The first one. The first one. The first season's opening. That one I think is really good. But my favorite opening of all time is One Punch Man. The first opening. Oh my god, that one, the best. Oh no, actually, Mob Psycho 100, the first season. Like, oh my god, that intro slaps. It's definitely a very hard decision between One Punch Man and Mob Psycho. Both of the intros are fucking insane. But I think, yeah, maybe One Punch Man. I don't know. It's hard to say because I like both of their fucking intros. Let me see what you guys are saying here. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, only the first season. Yeah, the origin of Eren's ability to transform, or why the Titans are the way they are. Yeah. It's a pretty hard magic, in my opinion. While complexity doesn't matter for soft or hard magic systems, you can have a simple magic system and it would be considered hard if you explain everything well enough. Yeah, I think I agree with that. That makes sense, actually. Because, like, a hard magic system has, like, very, like, well-defined, like, parameters and rules and like how things work and stuff like that. Where it's a soft, more so soft magic system. It's like not completely explanatory of how things work, but they seem simple enough. But I think simplicity doesn't even it's not even a factor, like the complexity and simplicity of like a magic system. So I guess yeah, I think like if it's well defined, like all the rule sets put down, the limitations, stuff like, I feel like that's more so a hard magic system. And a soft magic system is just like like Dragon Ball Z. That's like the softest as you can get. Like that's fucking soft shit, right? That's the softest magic system I can think of. It's Dragon Ball Z. It's just like boom, fireball, you know, and then, you know, maybe like there's aspects where it does get a bit, you know, interesting. Like when it comes to like the Kaioken and then explaining. But a Kaioken even that simple. That's just like a body enhancement, really. And then it goes up. Maybe when it gets to God Key a bit and Ultra Instinct, but not really, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I guess that's like the simplest. That's like the simplest form of soft magic system I think I can think of. Animu. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like one of the softest magic systems I can think of, like Dragon Ball Z. I think in Dragon Ball, but is martial arts is like, yeah, I guess it is, right? But in Dragon Ball was much more, the system was much more harder in like Dragon Ball because they actually have like techniques that they use during the fights and stuff like that. But it leans more on the soft side, like very soft. Like I would say like 90% soft right there on Dragon Ball Z. I mean, you can even argue 100% compared to other things, right? Oh, you mean isn't that soft? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, true. It's just like, you know, OG in Dragon Ball, I would say that is much more complex, like much more, well, not complexity, you know. I'm talking about like just like the way they define the things, they do it better in like Dragon Ball. Whereas Dragon Ball Z, there's certain things that's like the instant transmission. Like, how the fuck does that thing work? No one knows, right? And then there's like fucking Krillin's destructo disc thing, which it supposedly cuts through anything. Like no one's like explained it properly, and then and then but then again they do have guides, right? So I mean, I don't know. There's just some stuff where it's just like a YOLO move that you just fucking throw out, you know? Yeah. But I feel like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, they do have like hard systems because they have like guides mostly as well. They do have some form of like hard magic systems, right? I want the view to have some kind of mystery on one day. Imagine the character's powers there. It didn't cut through Cell, yeah, but then again, that was anime filler, so like it's not really canon because when he threw it, didn't cut through Cell. But in the manga, he doesn't throw him with the Destructors. Actually, you know, that's like in the anime only. You could take it and say like, because I guess it is a form of the anime canon. But in the manga, I don't think he throws him with the Destructors at all. If I'm remembering right. I only remember seeing it in anime filler. It kind of like breaks on his neck. So I'm not sure about that. Yeah, Toriyama is like, he's like, this is canon, and then everything is just like, yeah, kind of weird. No problem, man. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, Toriyama is just like all over the place sometimes. Sometimes it's like, yeah, this thing is actually canon. It's like, what the fuck? And then it contradicts other things, right? And then it's just like, god damn it, man. Yeah, I have to, like, this is a rough, but like, I'm definitely gonna have to act this scene out. Also, I make put on my fan. Holy shit, it's hot in here. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Do have my window open, I think. This is way too exaggerated, I suppose. It's too much, huh? Yeah, I think it's a bit too much. Actually, oh. I think we only need these frames, really. We only need these three. Really. That's what we need. We just need to slow down. Because she's slowly moving back. And then what you do is we just move this one over here. Let's just center this one a bit more. I think that's about it. That's the first section that I wanted here. We'll move on to the next one, which is the sword. The sword slashing coming. Sword coming to a face. Also, goddamn, this headset's hot, man. Wonder if I should just go no headset. God, I'm hitting my glasses against the fuck. Okay, no headset for now, guys. It's fucking crazy. My ears are like fucking on fire right now. Oh, and I can see the actual size of my head. The real life, you know, magnitude of my brilliant mind. You can actually see it now. There you go. Also, I need to add a yeah. Add another one. Can we edit this? There we go. Okay, this is the next scene. Okay, so we're gonna do the sword swinging. Okay, I think how we're gonna do this. Oh, actually, I don't have to. Because we don't want to think too much, guys. You don't think, you just do. That's what I say. So, I have an idea of what I want to do with it. So I think we just... Oh. Keyboard, there we go. Goddamn keyboard, there we go. So I think... Yeah, I think we first do pull it up. First pull it up. Oh, goddamn. Does it not? There we go. First pull it up. Just gotta pull this thing up. And then it's gonna go into... I'm not a big fan of Magic. Oh yeah, you said something about the mystery. Yeah, I like... That's why I like soft magic systems, because I like to leave a bit of room for the audience. I like them to kind of figure out some shit, right? I don't like to spell it out completely to the audience, because, I mean, if I was reading a comic or if I was invested in something, like I normally like solving things on my own, or I like to kind of build a certain type of theory from how certain aspects of the thing work. So I like kind of doing that as well. But then again, you get a certain audience who like things being spelled out to them. So I mean, that's what it is. There we go. Okay. What was I? Oh yeah. We're gonna do maybe 3 frames here. Yeah, his hand over here. Yeah, is it pulling up the sword? God damn, I missed animating so much, man. By the way, I was like, that's why I didn't stream last week, because I was in Bali. I was all the way, I was by the Asians, you know, I was hanging out with the Asian peeps, you know, as I do, you know. Hanging out with the Indonesian people, my people as well. I got to learn a lot about Indonesian, well, specifically Bali, their culture and manners and mannerisms, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's very similar to the people in Java, I guess, which is basically where my great-grandfather is from. He's from Java. That's why my grandpa is Indonesian. He's not from Indonesia, but he's mostly Indonesian because my grandparents, his grandparents actually. Is it his grandparents? No, his parents. Yeah. Because his dad was the one who jumped ship. Was like, what the fuck? I'm out of here. Out of this bitch. He was the one who jumped off the ship, you know. I tried to take him. He was like, hell no, I'm out of this bitch. And he swam all the way to... I don't know where he swam to be honest with you. I think he came here to South Africa. I mean, how else would we get here? How else would my grandpa get here? I don't know. Maybe maybe swam all the way down here to South Africa. He found him a nice African woman. He settled down. Whiz bang boom. A few years later, here I am. You know. I don't know how it worked. Okay, I didn't ask too much. I didn't know he's from some sort of tribe in Java. I think it's called Jakarta. I think that's what it's called. Did I say that? Hopefully I don't know. The Indonesian people need to help me. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Jakarta. I think that's the place in Java, in Indonesia. He's from some sort of... I learned that he's from some sort of tribe. My great-grandfather was a tribe in Indonesia. And it's some form of like a royal tribe, actually, weirdly enough. And then but not the royalty in the sense of they're rich as shit, not that type of royalty, but more so royalty in a tribal sense, like they were like leaders of a village or something like that. I don't know. And I also learned that my grandpa is the last lineage to that tribe, which is very interesting. And well, would I be considered part of that lineage? I don't know. Because then it's my mom was part of it. Now it's me. Right, so am I part? I'm assuming, you know, I'm still... I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's like a pure blood thing. I don't know if the Indonesian people are that... are that into like blood. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Maybe, you never know. Never know. Yeah, but anyway, I was up there in Bali, hanging out with the Asians, you know, spending some time with my peeps, right? Hanging out there, saw some cool stuff. Also, the statues are fucking crazy. Like, there was this giant. We went to go see like the biggest statue. Like, I think it's the biggest one in Indonesia. I don't know if it's the biggest one in the world, but it's massive. You can see this thing from the fucking airport as you land. You can see this giant ass statues, fucking massive. Looks like something out of Naruto. Like it's just fucking, it's out there. It's massive, that statue. Big. We didn't have time. Otherwise, I would have gone. We could have gone to the top of the statue, but I didn't have time. So, is what it is. Maybe another time. I don't think I'll go back to Bali because I miss this country way too much. Like, I honestly missed South Africa. Like, the whole time, you know, this is the other thing, like, as well. Like, the whole time, like, I was over there. I had the food. The food was alright. I enjoyed myself with the food every now and then. But I realized, like, goddamn, our food, like, I just like our food more over here. I was like, goddamn, these people, like, goddamn, what is this that I'm eating? I was like, nah. I feel like, you know, getting me a nice Vienna and chip pasta in South Africa or like a Gatsby or something. I was like, nah, fuck this. I can't deal with your weird foods, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go back home. Okay, I gotta go back home. I miss my food. And also the internet isn't as good as ours over here, so I appreciate that more. Also the weather, fuck the weather. God damn, it's humid over there. Like, holy shit. Like, it's hotter over here with the sun. Like, our sun is much hotter over on this side. But the humidity, the air, it's like, it's just hot air. Like, all the time, every time. Like, it's like sauna. Like, sauna time all the time over there. Like, goddamn. Over here, like, the air is breezy and cool. And I think that's because we live like near, I think it's how the currents work near South Africa, that like brings in that nice cool air, right? And then we have the hot sun that complements the cool air. You know, it's just like it's a good mixture of like shit, you know, just coming together, and it just works, right? Over there, it's like decently enough hot sun, but then also hot, like humid air. And then it's like double hot. Like, nah, I can't. Like, double hot, like, that's just crazy right there. It's like, even when you're in the shade, you're still in the heat. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way out of there. This is humid as fuck all the time. Like, it's crazy over there. So, yeah, I don't know. Would I go back to Bali? Probably not. Probably not. It's a one and done thing for me. I would like to go to Turkey though. Turkey is another place that I'd like to go to because obviously I have a lot of lineage going to Turkey, like for my dad's side. So I would like to learn more about, you know, Turkish traditions and stuff like that. What exactly goes on over there? And then, you know, maybe I like visiting like all my heritage spots basically, because we all know I'm a rainbow baby, right? So I like visiting all my heritage spots. I'd like to go back to Ireland sometime. I know it's cold as shit over there, but I want to learn what the fuck goes on there. And then maybe we go to, what else? Maybe somewhere in New Zealand. That's where, you know, I think that's where the Dutch is New Zealand. I don't know. We gotta find out where the Dutch are though. We gotta go find the Dutch. Gotta go check them out because they're also part of my lineage. And then yeah, I think that's the big four right there. The Indonesians, Turkey, what was it? Dutch, wherever the hell they are, and then Irish. I think those are the big four that I gotta check out. The rest is all over here. The rest of the lineage is all over here in South Africa. So like, you know what I mean? I don't have to go anywhere there. But those are the four that I would like to check out. Maybe every now and then I go to Morocco or somewhere like that, you know. But yeah, that's for another time, another place. Right now, I just want to chill in South Africa for a bit, man. I miss this place. The one thing I didn't miss, load shedding, obviously, the power outages. That's the one thing that I was like, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I came back here and it got worse. So I don't know what happened while I was away, but you know, every time I leave something, every time I leave from somewhere, it just gets worse. I don't know what it is. I think it's just my awesomeness has left that specific area, and so like they don't have the enough awesomeness to sustain the situation there, right? So when I leave, I take a lot of awesomeness with me. I think that's what happens, really. That's the chainsaw dynamic right there. So like, it's what it is. Like last time, you know, I wasn't on Discord, right? And everyone was depressed. So I don't know what happened while I was away. It's just that's that's what happens, guys. I don't know what it is. What the hell does this sword look like? Oh yeah, I have my YouTube stuff up here. What does this guy's sword look like? Yeah. Wow, very simple sword, huh? God damn, everything looks so flat here. Oh my god, I had to yawn. My body's getting tired. I have no idea why. Could this be jet lag? Probably not. Probably, maybe. I don't know. What am I? Oh yeah, the hand and the sword thing. You know, I was actually thinking like, since it's my 700 sub, you know, party thing, basically, this is kind of like, I wanted to animate, but I was thinking like, what if we just played like Street Fighter for this stream? I was planning on doing something like that, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna chill and animate some stuff, right? But I don't know, maybe for the next stream, next time we have a. But I feel like I should do that. I should have a gaming stream channel, just for like that type of stuff. But you'll see. I was planning on doing something like that. But I am planning to make a video for like some sort of like special on Christmas, right? So like with all the homies together drawing on one canvas, and I was gonna make the background, kind of make the stream like kind of Christmas themed in a way. So like whatever we draw is related to Christmas or whatever. Maybe I do that, maybe I don't. I feel like that will make sense. And I feel like it will be fun, you know, you get to draw Santa doing some like all types of crazy stuff. Maybe, you know, he has like a slave workshop for his like elves or something. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But that's the first thing that obviously came to my mind, yes. Enslave the elves. That was the first thing that just popped into my head. Let's be honest. This is what I think happened. Okay, this is how Santa got the elves. This is what I think happened. Okay, there's a land, right? There's a land somewhere off somewhere, and he found like some elves, like on some like an elf country or island, right? He found all these elves, these little people with the pointy ears, and he found them, and they're like, oh damn, look at how good these people can build shit, right? And he was like, okay, cool, time to colonize the ass. And I think that's exactly what happened. Santa colonized the elves, and I think that's exactly what happened. I don't know if you can I don't know if one person can colonize a whole nation, but I'm pretty sure he did that because he's magical and shit, and he's very big and fat. So they probably saw this guy and they were like, we're not gonna fuck with this guy. This guy is insane, and he has a beard, and he laughs all the time, and he looks jolly and everything, but also he has captured a bunch of reindeer over there. One has a red nose, and they look very creepy and scary. I don't know what the hell's going on here, so I don't think I want to defy this man, and let's just let him, you know, do whatever he wants, because fucking hell, look how big this guy is. And I think that's what happened, and the elves got captured, and eventually, you know, they just gave in to the pressure. And what happened was, I'm pretty sure Santa's immortal, right? So what happened was, this was a long time ago, and he brought them over, and then let me just move this over here. Sorry. So and then he brought them over, and I think over time he slowly conditioned the elves' children, generation by generation, to believe that they're having a good jolly time over at Santa's slave farm or whatever the hell's going on there, right? And I believe that's how he convinced the elves to work for him. Right now, he's probably on like the 300th generation of elves, and they're all like happy and jolly and not realizing that their whole entire lineage was colonized. I think that's exactly what happened. It seems the most accurate, and I'm pretty sure it's written in the Santa history, encyclopedia of something, right? It's probably somewhere out there. If someone can find it, also if you can put my name on there, because I'm pretty sure I figured it out by myself, and I think I am the leading expert in Santa history. So I think you should put my name out there. I'll write my own book, the history behind the enslavement of the elves, and I'll put it out there. And we'll figure it out together, okay? But I think that's very accurate. That's what exactly happened. Yeah. Now people might say, "Change, what the fuck," right? Some of your childhood memories of Santa might be scarred, but you know, that's reality, guys. You know, I see everything for the dark inner self, the dark inner parts of the nice soft gooey shell. You know, I see the inner parts. I see it. Okay, this shit is as fucked up as I thought it was. That's what I see. Okay. Hey man, I'm just putting it out there. Don't be surprised when they put out a documentary on Santa and realizing that he was actually colonizing elf lands. You know, don't be surprised. Because I'm telling you, man, that fat guy was out there colonizing them elves. I'm telling you, man. Captured their asses, put them in all types of like machinery, maybe torture methods, you know, just to keep them in line. I don't know what he did to them, but every time I see the current elves, you know, they're always jolly, always happy to work for Santa. And it's very creepy that they don't have their own, you know, sense of freedom, like not sense of freedom, but like their own what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for now? Sense of free will. Yeah, they don't have their own sense of free will, basically. They just do whatever Santa tells them to do, building all these toys for all eternity. So I feel like it makes... Oh, wait, move this away. So I feel like that makes sense. And of course, I'm talking a bunch of nonsense, and that's fine. That's what we do over here. I'll have to... I think I want to bend the perspective a bit here. Yeah, a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to act out to get a good perspective, but I think kind of bend it a bit here. Kind of do our own thing. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button. Can't wait to actually finalize this animation, man. It's a lot of rough work, because it's gonna be like a fight scene and shit, and a lot of stuff is gonna happen. Oh, I actually like this angle a bit more. So what if we put his hand here? I think I'm gonna bust some Street Fighter after this stream. Been grinding away at my rank, man. I've been trying to get to diamond. So close to diamond, I can taste it. Yeah, I think cut that one out. We don't need that one. Go. You know what I was watching recently? I was watching Scissors 7. And goddamn, the animation really good in Scissors 7, man, I tell you. And that's what actually like inspired me to start working back on animation, because I was like watching it, I was like, god damn, it's so cool. I want to get to that point in like an animation again, because the short film, that was the last time I actually did a full-on completed ass animation. Let's see if I can get. Go. Maybe bring this a bit forward. Go. Yeah, I wonder if like people find this the beginning processes of animation boring. I don't think it's fun like later on when we clean it up a bit, you know. But yeah, it always takes a while before we get to the really cool parts. It's just what it is. But yeah, next stream I'll work back on my comic, because we'll be hopping on to the next chapter. Put his eye here. The eye is a bit too. It's a bit too much, huh? Probably cleaned up a bit more later, but. See if I can figure out the point here. There we go. There we go. What's up? Anonymous Hippopotamus. Welcome. I'm gonna just call you Hippo. We'll call you Hippo for short. Hey man, how's things going? Just doing some animation, just chilling, yeah? Oh, that angle's a bit sus. There we go. Maybe clean up this a bit. Maybe we need to bring a point out a bit more actually. Stretch it out a bit. I like drawing, but I'm bad at animating. Well, you know, we were all bad at animating at some point. You get better over time, man. Been in the animation industry for over 7 years now, and I still feel like I suck. But okay, I wouldn't say I suck. I feel like I'm good at animation, but I feel like I'm not where I would like to be. That's what I would say. Like, I know I'm good, but like, I'm not where I would want to be. Like, compared to the greats, I suck, you know? I feel like I still can improve a bit more. Still a lot I can do to improve. but I feel like I'm good. I'm pretty good animator. When it comes to maybe art itself, like the stylistic parts of animation, I feel like that's something that I need to still work on. Yeah, he's pulling it too. I don't like the straight. Put it straight here. I feel like if we angle it a bit more, angle it a bit out more, make it a bit more dynamic. Angle the shape out a bit more. Maybe a bit faster. What are you saying? I want to learn how to get better, but I don't know where to start though. What are you animating right now? I'm animating, well, you see, I did this comic, right? Right. Which, by the way, is going to be adapted into an actual anime soon. There's a studio working on it. But I want to actually, you know, animate some fight scenes. So I'm taking what I have here. This, basically what I did here, right? And I'm turning it into an actual fight sequence. Animating it, basically. And also you're saying where you would like to start. I would say start with the fundamentals. Always start with the fundamentals of animation. With anything, really. You want to start with the fundamentals, which is basically just learning how things move. I think that's a good place to start with animation and like timing. But I think how things move is it's much more easier. Also like easing into stuff. The 12 principles of animation, you know, you can look it up. That's a good place to start. The 12 principles of animation. I think just start there. Look at the basics first, and then you can hop into all the crazy other stuff. And it's also good once you go through the fundamentals to find maybe an artistic anchor. That's what you would want. So like maybe you have a specific type of animator that you like their work, like what they do and stuff like that. Follow that animator and see exactly how they do stuff. And yeah, you just use them as a guideline to where you would like to be. That's what you do. And then you basically work towards that. So that's basically what I do. Like my animator, the animator of my choice right now that I'm following is Yutaka Nakamura. That's the guy, basically the god of flash frames. He is fucking insane with like his animations and stuff. And I love his work. He's done all the big fight scenes from Dragon Ball Z to Naruto to Jujutsu Kaisen to Mob Psycho to One Punch Man to, you know, he's done it all, right? And this guy's fucking insane. He's done My Hero Academia as well. Black Clover probably. He's done all the big names. He's very good. So that's the guy I'm following. But there's others I follow as well, so that's just a big. So I think here. Yeah, so I think the speed up here is good. I'm gonna go a bit more faster. We'll bring it in a bit more. How much is this? 3. Yeah, might actually help you out there. But yeah, always just try and sharpen your fundamentals, man. Like, this is still rough though. If you wanted to see some of the, I think the latest animation work I did is on my channel now, which is the short film I did, which was for a contest at the beginning of, was that at the beginning of this year? Was that the beginning of this year? Yeah. Yeah, we had till June, July to finish it. I only had 3 months to do it, so take that as you will. Everyone else had a whole entire year to finish the animation, but goddamn, I only had 3 months, and I think I did pretty well. But a lot of people want to get into mostly like character animation, and because you see all the crazy stuff and you're like, god damn, I want to do that. But I would say start small first, Also, it's also another thing that you can do that will help is take reference. I always tell people to take reference. Reference is also another big thing. By reference, I mean actually like recording yourself to the action and try and use that to make your animation. Like most of this is from my head, but I normally when I do the cleanup phase, I record myself doing the action, and then I would kind of reference that for the action or whatever. Obviously, there's certain actions that just not going to be possible for me, like flying or doing some sort of crazy like kung fu shit, and then like flying and backflips, and obviously I can't shoot fireballs from my hand, so I can't take a reference of myself doing that. But what I can do is actually like watch animations where people actually did that. So like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, take reference from there as well. Take reference from the stuff that you like. That's also another big thing that you can do. So I mean, there's a lot of sources out there now. You can find a lot, man. It's a lot of I think it's much easier now than than it used to be. You can find almost anything on the internet as well. It's a big ocean of information that you got to swim through. Let's actually bring this closer. I wonder if I want to prolong this a bit, actually. I want to prolong it a bit, maybe. You deserve way more views because you give a lot of advice for other compared to others. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Whoever comes, they come. Like I'm good. I'm good, but I would like more views. Yes, I would. But yeah, I do give a lot of advice because I was also in that spot, when I started animating and stuff, no one gave me advice. I had to fucking figure it out for myself, and also I'm a very slow learner, so I have to grind, okay? I have to fucking really push myself more than other people because I'm a very slow learner, so like, but the grind never stops. I'm pretty sure I'll get there eventually, I'm pretty good at, what? I would say this. I think I'm pretty good at giving advice, but sometimes I can't explain what I want to tell you, but I can always show you what I was speaking about, right? So like on this other person last stream, someone asked me like how they do flash frames, and I demonstrated to them how you do flash frames or how you do those impact frames, right? I demonstrated the last time how to do that, and I feel like that's much more easier than like explaining it. I can explain it to you, but you might still not get it, and I feel like showing you is just much easier. And that's why I always reference like people who is also pretty good at what they do. And the best thing I think I can do is like point people in the right direction, because I have been pointed in all types of directions that is not the correct way to do things. And well, not so that it's not the correct way, it's not the easiest way, or not that it doesn't work for me. My methods are a bit more unorthodox, I would say. It's a bit more out there. Like my methods are not like the textbook like animation methods that that most other pros would employ. Like my shit is out there. Like it might only work for me sometimes. But that's another thing that I can say as well. Is find what works for you. A lot of people will say, hey, do it this way. No, do it that way. Like, you can take that advice, but some stuff might not click for you. I remember this other time, like a lot of my teachers showed me a certain type of method, and it just wasn't clicking, it wasn't working for me, and so like I figured out another way to do it. And that's also another thing that you got to do. You got to adapt and kind of figure out your own way, because there's no one method to animate as well. You got to find what works for you. I can kind of just point you in the right direction, but whether or not you find what you're looking for on that path, or you find another path, you know, it's up to you really, or what you're looking for. I never get teachers' methods. Yeah, some teachers are too rigid with the way they teach. I feel like you have to kind of give, the person you're teaching, you kind of have to give them their own way. And a lot of my teachers, a lot of my former teachers would actually they would teach me that. Like they would say, like, look here, this is the way I do things, but if you can find another way that works for you, take that way. Like, don't just like follow us like blindly, right? Figure out your own way, you know. And that's what I say to everyone. Like, whatever works for you works. Whatever gets the job done gets the job done. Okay. At the end of the day, like, especially if you're working for an animation company, right? Or you're working in animation, which I am now. There's certain things there's certain shortcuts that you have to take. There's certain like corners that you have to cut out, right? You gotta cut some corners. You gotta do whatever it takes sometimes, right? And that's just what it is. And I'm not saying fucking go to get AI to do shit for you. That's not what I'm saying. Don't do that. Okay? Actually learn how to do the stuff, but you could use AI to help you in terms of concept reference or something like that, right? Very like stuff that can kind of boost your learning experience. That's what I'd say. But don't just like outright use AI, you know? Because I see some people do that. They're like, oh yeah, fuck, this is easier. Let's just fucking hit this one button to do all this shit, right? And I'm just like, nah, bro, you're not learning, right? You're doing the stuff, sure. You're getting results, sure. But you're not learning, and when you have to adapt, that's when the problem comes. Because now there's gonna come situations that you don't know how to get out of because you used fucking AI, or you use the easy way out, and you just now you can't adapt, right? Because it's gonna come situations where you're gonna have to learn to adapt. You're gonna have to learn to figure it out for yourself, and that's just what it is. I'm decent at animating effects and explosions, but I wanna get better at animating close combat. Yeah, I'm the same as well. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty good at visual effects. When it comes to visual effects for like CG stuff, and like normally in my 3D, because I mostly do 3D as well. For like on a job basis, when it comes to animating for work purposes, I mostly do 3D. 2D is a kind of recent thing that I've tried. It's been like 3 years now since I've tried 2D. So I've been working on 2D stuff for like over 3 years now. But 3D is mainly where, you know, that's like my bread and butter. Like, I'm really good at 3D stuff, like when it comes to animating and stuff like that. Hence why I'm doing this all in Blender, because I'm very good at Blender because of my 3D experience, right? But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, close combat is one of the recent things that I have also studied. Best thing to learn close combat is to look at like fight scenes, basically. Just watch a lot of fighting movies and analyze the way they fight, the movements. Not only the movements, but also the camera. Focus also on the camera, how the camera moves with the character, because the camera is also a very important part to how exactly the fight scene how much it adds to the fight scene, whether it's like adding impact or speed, or it's very good for that. Also, sometimes it can make someone seem more intimidating. There's a lot of things you can do with the camera to really emphasize certain things with your character, so that's another thing. But yeah, just mostly focus on watching fighting movies. John Wick, watch John Wick or something, and just watch the movements. But if you want to go more for an anime feel, watch anime, obviously, right? That already did the work for you. It's already in 2D, It's already, you can basically go frame by frame and see exactly how they did what they did. This is kind of coming out pretty good. I don't like the sword angle here. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like the sword angle. Also, I didn't exaggerate his shoulders a bit. You gotta push it out a bit more. Doesn't look like he's really going in for a swing. But I mean, we're not gonna see that. We're gonna see this. So what can I do to? I think it's already. I think I can twist it up a bit. I think, yeah, maybe we bring his arm out a bit. I don't want him going like a piercing motion. I want more of like a swinging. He's kind of swinging his sword back. I don't like that. A bit more this way. What this looks like. Maybe we twist it a bit more. Really exaggerate that shit. I think the hardest thing about animation, like when it comes to close combat and like physical movement, is the very subtle movements. That's really the thing that really will throw you off. Like the fast motion, like this fast motion stuff, like, and the very supernatural stuff, like when it comes to flying or jumping or backflips and shit like that. That shit can be kind of faked a bit. But when it comes to walking and shit like that, oh my god. When it comes to really subtle stuff, like just like moving a finger or something, that shit. It's something that you're gonna have to kind of figure out. Yeah, it's a subtle, but you know what helps a subtle movement is if you do it yourself. Also, like rotoscoping. So, like rotoscoping, basically. So, if you take your hand, basically, and let me actually bring this up. Take your hand and you record yourself. You record, like, if you do a close-up shot of a hand, right? You just record your hand. Record your hand, maybe opening or closing or something like this, and you just basically kind of trace around it, and just kind of. Obviously you just take the key moments with your hand moving, and so like maybe you take this moment and then this moment and then this moment, and you just take those 3 frames. You can basically trace your hand. That's what you call like rotoscoping, and then you basically just fill in the blanks, in the middle, the in-betweens and stuff like that. You could do that method. It's a very simple method. It works, right? Don't give a fuck what people say about tracing. That's how the pros do it, really. So, if you want to you know, it's less thinking also. It's less, you know, it's just quick. So if you do the movements, you record yourself moving, you know, however you want to record yourself moving. It's just much easier to reference as well. You can just put it onto a screen. You can basically trace over it and just fill in the in-betweens by yourself. And also it gives you a sense of how things move, because now you're watching how you actually do the movement. So you actually learn from it. And also helps you then, it kind of like fills in your memory bank for later, so you can actually do it from memory, right? So that's also another thing that helps with practice as well. Animated for inspiration, yeah. Yeah, anime fights always inspire me, man. When I see some crazy anime scene, I'm like, God damn, I feel like animating. I feel like doing something that cool. The main problem that I see with animators though is, or people who want to get into animation, is also the mindset. Your mindset has to be very focused, because you don't want to drop an animation, you know what I mean? You want to follow through and actually finish something. And that's why I said it doesn't matter what your animation looks like, as long as you can finish it. Just get it done with. Right? Whatever you have to do to get it done with, get it done with. Bam, there's an animation done. You have something, and then you look back on it to see what you could have improved. Whatever, right? You learn from it, and you just do more of this, more short animations. You do a lot of short animations. Just do one scene maybe. Don't do an entire animation, right? You can just do one scene, like one fighting scene. Like, let me show you. Because I can show you one of my fighting sequences that was like, but like on a scene by scene basis, it was like, it was much more fun. And like you feel like a sense of accomplishment because you finished a scene, right? So I think just focusing on one, completing one scene is also another thing that helps. Which I think... Oh, there's a lot of cool shots here. I think this one's cool. I mean, I actually did record the... I actually did render it out, so maybe I should just actually play the damn thing. Where is it? Oh, scour through all my files. Find this damn thing. There it is. Got it. It's all the way in the film folder, of course. That's where we put film, in the film folder. And the final products. I think it's fine. Final, that is. This guy over here. Gotta stop the music. Okay, we can mute it. We don't have to hear. Don't have to hear anything. When did you start animating? Hey Hobbish, welcome. I'm just giving out some animation advice. We get to see Hobbish do a lovely voice acting. She was a voice actor in this animation, so... But actually, I did silence it, but we can play it through. I'm gonna get you a question now with when I started animating, because that's interesting. There we go. So this is what the short film I did. It's actually on my channel if you want to check it out. This was like for a contest of some sort. And there we go. See, like these movements, you can't really, like, there's no reference. There's no amount of reference for stuff like this, you know what I mean? Because they're flying through the air and doing all sorts of crazy stuff, right? And they're punching it out, and there's a lot of kicking, a lot of stuff going on, right? See, like this sequence, I would maybe, if you want to focus more on your choreography of like your fighting stuff, maybe find a nice reference of a side a side view type of fighting sequence like this, and maybe study it, look through it, maybe try and figure out exactly what's going on, right? Where is... Oh, this one is pretty cool, right? Hey, a few buildings break. Stuff flying through. And all the... Like, that sequence right there, obviously, that's taken... That idea I got from some sort of anime. So... That's obviously some sort of Naruto reference. The tongue licking? You like the tongue licking? Where's the tongue scene? That's on me, yeah. Oh yeah, is it here? No, it's before here. Yeah, it is. Just likes the tongue scene. Blah, 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 blah. That scene right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of my best animated sequence, the tongue. Because it's so like the motion, like it's really good actually. But anyway, that's just like something that I had to go through. I had to actually look up some like fighting stuff, and you know, I think that fighting sequence I actually did from my mind though. I didn't actually look up anything. I have an idea from like movies and stuff how things work, so that's just what I did. I'm banging my head from listening to much rock. Too much rock. Oh no, the tongue licking scene, yeah. That looks sick thing, man. Yeah. It's all good. I know it looks good. I think the girl's voice acting is pretty good. I know, it's pretty good. The tongue makes me laugh every time. Yeah, and that's with like 3 months of like animating. Like I didn't even get fucking... I didn't get the entire year to work. Thanks to South Africa's power outages. I wish I had like an entire year to work on that. But yeah. Everyone else got a year to work on the animation. But yeah, I hear Boya is listening to way too much rock. What the hell's going on there, Boya? Boya's like one of... Boya's gonna be emo in like in the next few days. She's just gonna be emo. Oh yeah, I think everyone missed it, but I was basically talking about how before everything, I think I'm gonna put it on as a clip up on my channel. I was basically talking about earlier about Santa colonizing the elves, and yeah, that's basically I was talking about that earlier. I don't know how I got to that conversation, but it was like, I think it was only like one other person here, so like, yeah. Shout out to that one person listening to my story of how exactly Santa colonized the elves and how he enslaved them. So shout out to that person. But come on, we all know Santa enslaved the elves. Come on, it's how it works, right? They seem happy, right? But I think it's because he tricked them over generations to just... He tricked them into being happy. That's just what it is, you know? He colonized those elves, man. I'm telling you, Santa's an elf colonizer. I knew it, you know? It's one of those things, you know? Okay, let me just... trying to figure out how I'm gonna... Yeah, that doesn't make sense for his arm to do that. I think it's a Wonka type situation. He protects them from Yeti. Nah, I think what happened was, this is what my theory, Jess. This is my theory. This is basically what happened, right? That's kind of like the Wonka situation. But I think Santa, basically, this is what happened. He found an island, right? Somewhere. Full of elves. Captured them. Basically, decided, well, he got there. So, oh, there's people know how to build shit. I need people to build my shit. I'm starting up this business because we all know, you all know Santa's coked up, right? Because, I mean, you have to be coked up to start this entire elf factory of making all types of kid merch, right? He had an idea, he was like high on coke, decided to go out there to the islands, find the elves, or some form of workers, right? He could have taken anyone. He could have been the original enslaver of like people. But anyway, he went out there, he found the elves. He was like, holy shit, these people are so little, they move so quick, they build shit, we need the elves. He took the elves, he tricked them basically, got them onto a ship. I don't know why, I feel like Santa had a ship. He took he took a ship, or maybe he just had like some giant flying ship, right? He just captured the elves, tossed them in the like the magical giant ship, flew them off to the North Pole. Probably had them out there, all doing all sorts of like toy making and all types of stuff. Probably kept them in cages, right? Then slowly over generations of the elves, like hundreds of generations, he basically tricked them into thinking that this is where they belong. This is like, tricked them into being happy and shit, right? And then over all that time, the elves now, the latest generation, they all like believe like Santa's their father or some shit. I don't know. I feel like that's where it's at. Damn, Elias just hops on, just like soft magic or hard magic. Elves have Stockholm syndrome, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I gotta go. No problem, man. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one. Or whenever I see you. Hopefully the advice was helpful. Hopefully it'll help you. Hell yeah, man. See ya. Actually, I don't know. It depends. It did full, thanks, man. Okay. Okay, cool. Glad it helped. Depends on what, Jess. I'm soft magic, man. I like mostly soft magic. I'm also on the soft magic side. We're a bunch of softies. Boy, there's only hard magic here. Ah, damn. We're all up in the soft magics. Yeah, I like leaving some wiggle room for magic. That's why I like leaving some wiggle room for my magic system. I think he's pulling his arm back and swinging. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we can actually duplicate this. But we speed it up. Maybe we should hold this frame for a bit. If you want to have a fantasy world but be more focused on the character arcs and the emotions, then soft. Lord of the Rings wants a word with you. If you want to write a story that will take you 500 years, you can do both. I like it hard. Magic. Oh my god, Boya. Boya likes it hard. Good to know. I'm pretty sure the Boya Sims out there would enjoy that. Lol, sorry. Lord of the Rings is purely soft magic. No one considers it hard. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is kind of like their magic is kind of like like what the hell? Okay. They don't really explain shit about their magic really. They just kind of do it. I don't know in the books if they explain it. I haven't read the books. I've only watched the movies. Insert that's what she said joke here. Yeah. Now that one's too easy, boy. Yeah, we can't. I can't do that one. That one's too easy. We can't. That's what she said. That one though. That's too easy, man. That's like a layup right there. It's like a super layup. I enjoy soft magic because I don't enjoy world building. I like world building, but I also like but I don't like halting the story for like a entire, you know, just like info dump of how things work. Like that's, I feel like that's a bit I don't like doing that. Anything I can do to make it easier, I don't think there's anything else. Like it's too easy. Oh wait, you're talking about the world building? Anything else I can make? Anything I can do to make it easier? You're weird, Jess. Yeah, exactly, Jess. You're weird. But you play like Stardew Valley and those type of stuff. That's like world building, like, isn't it? For like, you know, or is it more so? Well, actually, it's more so character based. But isn't it like you play those type of games, those farming games that have like some sort of form of lore behind them and whatever? I mean, isn't that like lore building? Don't you enjoy that? You enjoy maybe learning more about the world rather than building it. Maybe that's what it is, right? Because I enjoy world building. I enjoy world building, but I like doing it my way. Okay, I don't like doing it however other people do it. You know what I mean? I like doing it my way. So what I would do is I would do the thing, right? Like I did with it, Merchant of Ignatius. What I did with Merchant of Ignatius is rather than explaining everything within the series or when things happen, what would happen, what I would do is maybe do a video on it, or I would create like these type of guides based on the comics. I like have an additional source of content for the comics. So if for those people who want to know more about the lore and how things work, they will definitely go for that. But for the other people who just want to, you know, get the story and like they don't really care that much about the magic and how exactly it works, they will obviously take the other side. So that's what I did. I'm also just gave a guide, so like for those people who want to know exactly how things work, they can find out. But I like stories that elaborate world building. I don't want to do it. Okay, I see. Not sure what that has to do with Stardew Valley. That's everything to do with Stardew Valley, Jess. It's their sub magic system. I don't know, Jess. There might be some odd magic in there somewhere. You know, you never know. Well, gotta go again. No problem, lads. I've been playing Stardew Valley for a bit, and I still don't know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea how to get money. I have no idea what's going on. I just shove shit into that chest, and then I go sleep, and I have cash. So I'm like, okay, that's how you do that. And then I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of like quests thing somewhere. And then I found a board, and I was like, oh yeah, there's boards. There was a quest on the board. Okay, I found a quest. And then some guy was like, I think it was Willie, was like, find me a daffodil. And I was like, fuck you, I'm not gonna find you a daffodil. Like, what the hell? Why must I find you a daffodil? There's daffodils all over the fucking place. There's a farm, okay? Why the hell must I find you a daffodil, Willie? Right? And so I got mad at Willie, and I thought maybe there's a way I can kill Willie in the game, because then I don't have to get him the daffodil. Then it's like mission complete immediately, because then he's dead, right? And then there's no more quests, because I completed all his quests because he's dead. So I don't know if that's how the game works, but I'm still figuring it out. You gotta spray up for a sprinkler. Make giant farm, plant light crops. Okay, so far I planted, what's that plant called? I don't know what the fuck it's called, but yeah. Maybe I could kill Willie. That escalated quickly. Hey, that's my solution to everything in games. Like, can I kill this guy so I don't have to deal with him? Is there a way that I can take him out? That is basically, and if you think about it, that's like the simplest solution. You take the, you cut the head off the snake, and you don't have to deal with the snake. The snake's dead. The snake's gone. No more snake. No more snake. Happy life. You know what I mean? That's how it goes, right? Am I right, guys? Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone's with me on this one. We take out the problem and we solve the problem that way. That's how things work in real life. So I think that's how it works in the game, right? Also, you need an ancient fruit, gem berries, grow those in a greenhouse and make them into wine, and then... Oh, what the hell was that? A weird sound. Make that into wine, and then eat the wine in aged what? Then age the wine in aging barrels. You'll have a billionaire. You'll be a billionaire in no time. Okay, good to know. But like, do I have to do like the quests on the board? Is that like mandatory? Like, is that like, or is that like more so like to get on more so the good side of the people and kind of form relationships and shit? Is that like that thing? Hello, Juanan. I'm 3 April. I don't know how to say. I'm just gonna call you Juanan. I guess that's how you pronounce it, right? Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right. Or Juanan. I don't know. I don't know what side of the world you're from, but I have no idea how to pronounce your name. That's what it is. I will butcher the shit out of it continuously until I figure it out. No, I never do the quests on the board. Oh, okay, so that's bullshit. Okay, cool. I will never do the quests on the board now. That solves that problem. Fuck that. Fuck Willie. Fuck Willie and his fucking daffodils, you know? Fuck that guy. Might as well just fucking pull out the daffodils out of the ground and strangle him with it. Because I'm not getting him anything. All I know is I don't like this Willie anymore. I say fuck Willie. That's what I say, you know? I don't like him anymore. I don't even know who he is, but I don't want to deal with him anymore. Is there a way to hire Hitman Stardew Valley to stake Willy out, stake him out? I don't know. I have a strong feeling about him. I just want to take him out and then he's gone. I feel like Willy is the Yuning of that universe. I have no idea. But Willy gave you the fishing pole for free. Oh, that's Willy. Oh, okay. Huh. Now I'm conflicted. You know, on the other hand, he was nice. He gave me a fishing pole, right? On the other hand, he made me search for a daffodil. So, I don't know. It seems like we're at the impasse here, you know? Elliot is the Yuning of Stardew Valley. Okay. I haven't met this Elliot yet. But I'll keep that in mind. All I know is, what's it? All I know is Evelyn is Jess. That's what I know. Definitely. She looks like her. She speaks like her. Sounds like Jess to me. Oh god. He lives on the beach and talks about writing all the time, but I've never seen him write. Okay. Sounds like a douche. Giant douche battle. I take it back. Don't take it back, Jess. You hold that shit. You hold that shit, goddammit. Don't take it back. Yeah, tomorrow's odd jam. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for odd jam tomorrow. We'll see, because I'm going in the afternoon to my parents, my in-laws. So we'll see what happens. Sebastian lives in the basement and only comes outside when no one is around. Uh-huh. Okay, good to know. Okay. So I'll make an enemy list. Willy was on top of my enemy list, but I don't know anymore. He seems very nice now because he gave me the fishing pole. But on the other hand, you know, he wanted me to look for a daffodil for him. So I think he's number one. And then I think we're gonna find out about this Elliot and Sebastian guy. We're gonna find out about them. And maybe they also need to be taken out. We'll find out. You need to set your sights higher. The mayor is a scoundrel, Lewis. Lewis, you say? I haven't met Lewis yet. Hold on. I don't think I've met Lewis yet. Or have I? I don't know. I'm still doing the thing where I'm walking around the village, like being introduced to everyone. So yeah, I don't know who the fuck Lewis is yet, but we'll find out. And we'll figure it out. We'll find out and figure it out. We'll find out who Lewis is. Find his ass. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about Lewis. I think I should just leave the lightning here for... Yeah, I think I should just like... Yeah, this is gonna be like lightning effects. Maybe add some flash frames to here. Now add some flash frames. Yeah. Like this. We'll clean this up later. See what it's gonna look like. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, something like that. We'll clean it up later though. I put the Mir's shorts in the soup. He has a statue of himself at his house chains. I mean, I would do something like that. That would be cool to have a statue of yourself at your house. And he dates the farmer Marnie, but it's a secret. He's ashamed of Marnie for some reason. He thinks he's too good. I don't know. Well, I want to know first about this Marnie person. What if she's full of shit? You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. I mean, I thought Willie was a good guy until he tried to make me find a daffodil for him, you know? Nice at the top of my enemy list. So I don't know about this Marnie person. I might be on Lewis's side. I don't know. Maybe Lewis is the good guy. You never know. You never know with this type of stuff. Maybe he was the good guy all along, you know? Maybe you got it wrong, Jess. She has a little girl and took in a troubled nephew. She seems like a nice lady. I don't know. What I feel like she could have kidnapped those kids. You know, you never know with these type of situations. I feel like she could have been like a human trafficker. You never know, Jess. That could have, you know, those kids probably not even hers, right? Where's the dad? Where's the dad of? Where's the dad? Right, that's what I want to know. Does the dad actually exist? Where is he? Right? If he's there, then I mean he's part of the whole thing, right? I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this Marty. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what she's about. I'll do some investigating. We'll do some investigating on her. I'm gonna background check everyone in Stardew Valley, even the kids, man. I can't trust those kids as well. You know, they feel like they're always up to something. I don't know. They always walk in packs. I don't know what they're up to, but I feel like they're planning something also. You know, there's definitely some planning going on, some scheming going on in Stardew Valley. As a matter of fact, I can't trust anyone there. I might as well just take them all out and then just be me in Stardew Valley. Then I'll kind of just be me, and then I'll just take over Stardew Valley, you know, and then maybe the whole world of Stardew Valley, you know, just take over everything. And then maybe I just repopulate the entire world again, and then I take over, and then I become the ruler of Stardew Valley. So maybe that is something that can happen, and it will happen most likely when I play the game. I don't know if I can make that happen, but I'll make sure it happens. We're going to take over Stardew Valley. I will be the new ruler, and I'll be kind to the people. Don't worry. I'll be very kind to them. I'll only make them, I'll give them breaks, you know, maybe 5-minute breaks in between their hard labor, you know. I feel like that's fair enough. And then, you know, no sleeping though. They can't sleep though. That is a big contention with me. You can't sleep. I don't want to see people sleeping. Only I can sleep because obviously I'm the ruler, so I get to sleep. I don't know about anyone else, but there's no sleep for them. As a matter of fact, if I find them sleeping, executed immediately. So that is how things will be run in Chains of Stardew Valley. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they will enjoy that. Pretty sure they'll have all a good time. So yeah, that's what I say. And then, yeah, I think once I take over Stardew Valley and the entire world of Stardew Valley, I think I'll take out Willy immediately. If he's still alive, you know, he will be eliminated immediately. And then I will definitely do a background check on this Marnie person, because I feel like she's full of shit. And then maybe the Sebastian guy. I don't know about Sebastian and Elliot. You know, maybe also take them out just in case, right? Take them out with Willy, dump the bodies together in a hole, and then we leave them, you know. I guess I need to move out to Stardew Valley. Well, it doesn't matter where you move, just I'm taking over the world of Stardew Valley, you know. You have to like basically vacate the entire game. I don't know if that's possible, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, maybe we should bring this here. I feel like one day, well, maybe not now, but well, actually, you know, in this type of climate, you can get cancelled for anything. So maybe, do you think someone can get cancelled for creating a fictional slave, a slave ring? Because I've seen people do it in Minecraft, and it's fucking insane. It's cool, actually. It's cool in the way that they constructed it, so you're like, what the fuck? But at the same time, like, what the fuck? It's like a slave ring in Minecraft. And it really makes you question that people's mindset, but at the same time, it's fictional. So you're like, I don't know, this guy. I feel like it's a bit too much effort. I don't think I can do something like it in Minecraft. What I did in Minecraft, though, I was playing Minecraft. What I would do is, this is like a thing that I like to do, is I would capture like zombified villages, because sometimes zombies would bite the villages and it would turn like zombie, and you can actually cure them. And what I would be doing is like I collect those zombified villages, I put them up in cages, right? And after I cure them, right, I make them a nice little village, a nice little home. I build them an entirely new place, and I'm the owner of this entire place because I saved their lives, so they owe it to me, right? And so what happens is, when you trade with these villages, you get like crazy discounts, and so obviously I keep them to myself, right? So they have this entire village of like reverted, unzombified villages that just gives me all types of good discounts on goods. So that's what I did on Minecraft one time. That's what I used to do, you know. I don't play Minecraft anymore because it's too much time, man. I can't. Minecraft, Skyrim, stuff like that, you know, fucking Zelda, those type of games, those free roaming games, I can't play anymore. It's just, it takes up way too much time. I can't do it. Maybe one day when I'm as old as Jess, I would have a lot of time and I would be able to do so. I was like, what the fuck? Hey man, it's what it is, you know. Slavery is a thing in Minecraft, man. You can just enslave people. You can stay up, just capture them. It's crazy. It's absolutely. But I mean, when you give people as much freedom as they do have in Minecraft, I mean, what do you expect, right? You're gonna get a lot of crazy shit. I've seen. I mean, if you ever watch PewDiePie's videos, right? Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the shit he creates in Minecraft. It's like fucking insane. Like he has an automated sheep farm, like sheep shearing farm thing. And like all types of crazy stuff, and yeah, and then like he made this like entire machine where the sheep get shit. Like where it's just like takes the sheep through this like machine where the sheep gets sheared, and then at the end of the machine the sheep gets murdered, and they collect the meat. And like it's such a crazy process. I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know how long it took him to build that, but goddamn. The amount of time you must have to do all that shit. Water sheep, yeah. It's fucking insane, man. The amount of time you have to do that. Meanwhile, yeah, I am animating, you know. Yeah. No time for fake sheep farming. Yeah, exactly. Got no time for that shit. I gotta animate. I got a comic to finish. I got an anime adaptation to deal with, you know. By the way, I'm almost done with my character sheets, and then we're moving on to the next step of producing of like the actual full-on anime. I just have to hit up the peeps again, check on the progress, see how things are going on their side. Hopefully it's going alright. I haven't checked up on them in a bit because I've been trying to finish up the character sheets. Hopefully it's going good. Hopefully none of the animators are dead yet, because I have given them good instruction. They should know what to do. I mean, they're a professional anime studio. Like, what the fuck? I don't need to explain shit to them. They should know what to do, right? We will leave it to the pros, see what they do. Yeah, I think this is fine. You can clean it up later, I think. Bam. So because we're doing this scene right here, so it's gonna come near face. Let's come near face over here. So I think we're gonna swing the sword around. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna swing the sword. I'm gonna swing it around. Right, let's see. Actually, the sword would be going out this way. Doesn't look right. Oh, it actually is holding it like this. So it would be coming out. Meh. I'm working on finishing a character sheet I posted. Character sheet? Yeah, what's Boya up to? What's Boya up to at this hour? Because it's like probably like 3 in the morning by Boya. Oh yeah, you're working on what's the name? Verna. I like the angry look you have here of her. Oh, Boya is brainstorming on a rom-com comic. Verna's gonna be a problem in the story. See. Uh-huh. I like the old, like the Victorian look. I woke up at 9 p.m. Tonight. Boya's most likely nocturnal at this point. Like her sleep schedule's so fucked that she's probably nocturnal at this point. She's evolving into a bat. I don't know what's happening. Wait, cats are nocturnal, right? I think cats are nocturnal. So yeah, Boya is nocturnal, man. That's what it is. She's a cat. It's just part of her nature. Oh, it's the wife. Everyone gets wife dabs. She dabbing up the stream. I want to work in the morning. Morning breeze smells the best. Morning breeze smells the best. Never thought I'd heard that ever been said. Whoop whoop. Yes. All the whoops. We get the whoops. We get the dabs. It's whoops and dabs all around. 700 plus subs. Hell yeah. We made it 700, guys. I didn't have to sell any nudes or feed pics or anything. We made it, guys. No OnlyFans. We made it through straight grind. And yeah, we made it. If you just switch your AMs and PMs, you'd be good, boy. Yeah. Let's see, forearm. Get the forearm over here. I should do this technique here. Did you guys have a nice day today? You're talking to me and my wife. I had a good day. I think my wife had a good day. I think she is a bit jet lagged though. Still from our return. But I haven't felt any like, I don't even know what jet lag feels like really. I think when I landed in Bali, I felt like I was tired. I don't know if that's part of jet lag. I don't know. It could be. On the way back into South Africa, I don't know. Once I got back here, I felt like I'm back, baby. Like I don't think I got tired or anything. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm back in business, boys. Back at it again. We have a hard time adjusting the time zones, right? Oh, that's probably what it is, yeah. That's probably what it is. I mean, I've adjusted quite fine. I think it's because I got a good amount of sleep on the way here to South Africa. So like my body kind of adjusted pretty well. Take some nice naps. Yeah, I think I timed my sleeping quite nicely when I came back. Once I landed in Indonesia, I was just like fucking tired because it was like it was a 9-hour flight, and then we had to run to our next flight because there was a delay. So we had to run in Dubai basically to our next flight, and then there was another 9 hours, and I only slept for like an hour on that flight. So like I was basically up for 18 plus hours. The jet lag wasn't that bad in Indonesia though. Yeah. Bali looks pretty. It looks good, yeah, but it's hot as shit over there. It's hot. Jess would definitely die. I don't know. Although there was a lot of old people there, Jess. I don't know. Maybe you'd fit in quite well. I don't know. They were all there just by the pool, chilling. It's so expensive to go there from the US though. What do you mean? Did you see the post just? Oh yeah. It's so expensive to go from there. You mean like from Bali to the US? Yeah, probably definitely, because obviously the dollar is like fucking through the roof, right? So like, yeah, from someone to travel from Indonesia to the United States, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever go to America. I don't know. I don't know how they would feel about me popping in there. They'll think like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely trouble. I don't know. They would probably search everything. Plane tickets expensive, damn. Oh yeah, shit. Because you're like on the other side of the world. Thinking about it now, you're like all the way in the Americas. So yeah, that would be pretty far. Can't you just like... Oh yeah, you have to fly that. Okay, I see. Goddamn. Yeah, I think I'll like kind of move his body a bit more, but I think this is fine for a rough, and then bam. I think slowly we bend his arm. Bend his arm a bit this way. Straighten it out a bit. Oh, from anywhere from America. Damn, really? That's crazy. It's like they don't want you guys to leave. They just they want to keep you there. I heard some pretty crazy stuff about the airlines in America though. I've heard there's a lot of weird incidences going on for like people flying within the the US itself. So like from any place in America to another place in America, like flying. For some reason, there's some weird stuff going on with planes. I don't know what's going on there, but I've heard some instances of people losing their mind, or like losing their minds on a plane, seeing shit they're not supposed to, and like I have no idea what the fuck's going on there in America, Jess. I don't know. Can you elaborate on that? Have you ever seen some weird shit on the flight, like some supernatural shit, or like some like very uncanny shit? I don't know how people afford these vacations abroad. Well, we afforded it quite well. I don't know, and we from South Africa, so I don't know. Like it's just a matter of just going, you know. Yeah, it's quite pricey for us as well, but like we just like planned it out and went, you know. We just thought, let's just go. It was also like at our anniversary. What's the 22nd of November? So like, so we went just before our anniversary, so we could be there for our anniversary. So yeah, we were there for the three-year anniversary. 3 years, guys. Goddamn, married for 3 years. We still fresh. We still freshly married. Still fresh out here. Not like Jess. Jess has been married for decades, probably. I don't know how long she's been married, but probably decades, you know. It's probably like since the dinosaurs came or something. I have no idea. But she's up there. "10 years next year." Oh, okay, I see. Goddamn, thought it was like 12 decades or something. That would be crazy. PC era, yeah. "10 years. It's going to look up how much it would cost to fly to Cape Town because I'm curious." We've both survived, yeah. Oh yeah, you know what's the most funniest thing? Probably very cheap, yeah. Probably with dollars, I'm pretty sure you can get a good flight to Cape Town. But you know what is the funniest thing? Like what I've noticed, like when we came from the airport, right? When we landed, this is how you know you're back home in South Africa. When we landed, immediately we noticed the Cape Town International, I think it's Cape Town International Airport sign, right? On the airport was missing letters. Someone literally stole the letters off the airport. I don't know who that was, but it's not there. And yeah, that's how I knew. Oh yeah, we're definitely home. This is how we know, you know. I'm pretty sure those letters were there before we left. I don't know what happened to those letters, but they're gone now. Someone took those letters, and I have no idea what happened to them. They didn't take all of them, but some were missing. So yeah, that was funny. Hey, only $1,000 to fly to Cape Town, so. It was very sad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, $1,000, Jess. That's actually not a lot. God damn. You might as well just what's like you might as well get like a business class or like first class or something, right? All the way to Cape Town, if that's the price. I want to know exactly how much like business class would actually cost us if we were to travel again, because those seats look very comfortable. I was like, god damn, we should fly like business class sometime. Even if it's just for, or well, actually maybe we just lay over in another country, like like stop in another country, you know, the Passover or something. What the hell, 1,000? She says only like it's whatever, but it's actually like 80,000. 18,600 for us. Yeah, no. But I mean, that's like nothing for them, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's much more for us to travel to America. I'm pretty sure it's not even 8,600. It's probably like in the 40,000s. Yay. All you gotta drop is 1K, Jess, and you'd be in Cape Town. I'm not that rich. It's not nothing, it's just, but then I thought it's just better than I thought. Jess lies. She's famous and rich. We all know this. We all know her pockets are stacked. Yeah, that non-existent Western money's road. Would you come through the Cape Town, Jess? I thought you were monetized, Jess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jess is monetized, actually. I would... Isn't Jess monetized? Maybe if you and Change would not help you get mugged. This big one in Cape Town? Yeah, there's big ones in Cape Town. I mean, I can make a few phone calls out, and make sure the peeps, you know, cool their jets when you land. Need 40k subs minimum, yeah. Oh, I thought Jess had like a big amount. I didn't know it was that high. 40k, goddamn. 40k, guys, holy shit. Yeah, we never getting monetized. Let's be honest here. Like, there's no fucking way. I'm surprised they didn't drop that shit already. Like, why don't they just drop it to like... Oh, maybe because they're poor. Yeah, maybe because they don't have money. I forgot, it's Webtoon, you know? Maybe they don't have that money, you know? They spent all that money on that non-existent call to action animation that's supposed to happen. So yeah, maybe they just don't have money. Maybe that's what it is. Smuggle just to Africa. My husband really wants to go to Germany. I need to start saving. Maybe we can visit Uning there by then. It's interesting that Jess wants to go to Germany. Certain type of people she likes there. Interesting. Thinks they're quite handsome as well. Surprised. I'm not really surprised, Jeff. Not really surprised that you want to go to Germany. I get it. You know, you watch one show, but a specific type of group, and like, you know, she's all into Germany now. So I can like rotate this hand like a. Once, trust me, once Jess goes to Germany, oh my god. No, her husband has a German heritage. He's also a quarter Jew. No. I see. So the husband is involved as well. I knew it, you know. I don't know. I don't think that quarter Jewishness balances it out. It's too far. It's too far to one side. You know, three quarters Germans already there. You know what I mean? I can see why Jess likes Germans now. I think so. Now we know Jess's type, right? She likes a specific type of German group, right? I'm not gonna say it. People can guess. Look, I've already got in so much trouble on YouTube, you know. But you know what I mean, right? A specific type of German group. They have a very interesting little twisty icon, you know. Their flag is preferably like you know, symbols black and red. You know, you can guess. I want Germany. Let me see. Never mention Germany on your podcast next week, Jason's watching. Good tip, where I'll bring it up. You will slip, Jess. I know Jess will slip eventually. He wants to go to Germany. I would choose Ireland. That's my homeland. Roots. Jess is Irish. Not really. My ancestors. Hell yeah, Irish gang. I would also like to go to Ireland if it's like sometime. because I also have some heritage over there. So I'd like to go check out Ireland as well. I heard it's pretty cool there. Yeah, I heard it's pretty cool over there. So I mean, I heard it's cold as well. So like, fuck me. But I don't mind. I'll figure it out. I'm a leprechaun. I'm part leprechaun. So maybe that's why Jess is so short. I get it now. Maybe that's also why. Well, actually, it's because I'm mostly South African, but that's I think it's mostly on Jess. I think mostly on Jess' side. You know, I think she's just super leprechaunish. That's why she's so short. I get it now. It's all starting to click. The German. The leprechaun, like it's all coming together now. All of it's coming together. I see the full picture now. Save your money and we can meet up and walk around looking for our ancestors. Goddamn, yeah. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Never mess with the short people. We super distant cousins. I heard, I don't know where I heard this from, but I heard actually a lot of the families of Ireland, like they had like some form of inbreeding or something. So like, it's most likely. I mean, that'll be cool. Me and Jess will be related. It'll be cool. I'm pretty sure I'm related to everyone at this point. Like fucking hell, dude. Like it's too much. Like too much. I'm too mixed, dude. It's like it's way too much. Like it's too much. I don't know what happened to my family, but goddamn, like everyone just is from everywhere. Like I'm like, what the fuck is like, what is my family even? Like what the hell is going on? What even is my family, man? Like everyone's so mixed. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. Even like my great grandfather, I heard he's the guy that basically escaped the ship. He's from Indonesia, so he's the guy who escaped the ship. I don't know what ship he was on, but he jumped off. I think his name is actually, if you go to one of the museums in Indonesia, they have an actual like, they have him there. He's there in the museum. He's the guy who jumped the ship. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy is like, he escaped. He's like, I'm sick of these people. It was the Dutch. It was the Dutch people. They came over there. They were like, we're gonna take some Indonesians. They work very hard. They cool, you know, they're Asian and shit. We're gonna need those Indonesians, and they took them. And my great grandfather was like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna get up. I'm gonna wait for the right opportunity. I'm gonna figure out a way to get away from these Dutch assholes, and I'm gonna figure out a way to get back on the land and figure shit out. And so yeah, he jumped off ship. I don't know. He probably swam to the shore of South Africa, found him some African chicks, you know, and there we go. Whiz bang boom. Yeah, I am. You know. So that's how things happen, right? I don't know what the hell happened back there. I don't know how he got. I don't know. I don't know the history. Maybe I should look it up, actually. I learned also that like my grandpa is like he's the last of the, yeah, he was the last descendant of the lineage in He was the last descendant of some sort of royal tribe in Indonesia. And I don't mean, and that's not royal, but like not royal like rich royal, but like it was some like village tribe, a very like well-known tribe. I think it was in Java, Yogyakarta. So like he's part of some sort of royal tribe. He was the last descendant, and I'm guessing I'm the last of the lineage. Me and my brother, and my cousins. I guess that kind of expands the tribal, the tribe, because now we have bigger. Because he was the last. He was the last one, and then the last who survived, actually, like the lineage that survived. So like that's crazy. You could go back to Indonesia and claim your land. Nah, fuck it. They can keep that land, okay? They can keep the land. Oh, you never know. Maybe someday I go back. Unfortunately, I didn't know that much information, like going to there. Otherwise, I would have asked the tour guide, because he seemed to know about, the tribes in Java and Indonesia and stuff like that. So I unfortunately, I didn't have the information to go check. But one of my grandpa's cousins, he did like all the research on like the family and stuff, and he brought the information here. I should actually connect with him and ask his findings and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's good to know. That explains, I'm part of royalty. So tour guide, which village is mine? Yeah, give me a village. I'm gonna run a village. This is my village? Okay, cool. Just take over a village. Also, I learned why, like, you know what I've learned also? That a lot of people in my lineage, like a lot of people in my heritage as well, like, from whether it's the Dutch, whether it's like the Turkish people, whether it's like the Indonesian people, the Irish, a lot of them are very bloodthirsty. A lot of them are from like they like warrior tribes, like the Indonesian. If you trace my great grandfather's lineage back, they're like a bunch of warrior tribes in Indonesia that fucking beheaded people and all types of crazy shit. And I was like, God damn. And then if you go to my dad's side, obviously, if you trace their lineage back, they go back to the Ottoman Empire. So, like, there's like warrior peeps over there, and then, the Irish people. I don't need to, they get drunk. I've seen. I'm pretty sure people have seen the bar fights and shit. So they like to fight. So I get a little bit of that from them. And then the Dutch. The Dutch has been out there. Been colonizing. What if my grandpa got colonized by my great grandfather got colonized by my other great grandfather? That would be a crazy story, right? Two families, the colonized and the colonizer, somehow came together, and I don't know what happened there, but like I don't know how it worked, but that's crazy, man. So I'm on both sides of the spectrum, right? It's just like crazy shit. So I've basically had slave owners and slaves in my lineage, which is like, okay, it's crazy. That's crazy shit right there. But as love has no bounds. That oath was done by force, which is a very horrific image to picture. But I mean, it's real life. Anything could have happened. I don't know how the fuck I got here. I don't know what was happening back in the day. Pretty sure it's some crazy shit, right? So at the end of the day, I'm here, and that's all that matters. What a beautiful story. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would hope that that's what happened, right? There's this guy, right? This guy, he was in the Dutch army or whatever type of thing they were running back then. He captured a bunch of Indonesian people, or like more so, he was on the ship, part of the crew, right? And then like he realized one day, that this isn't right. I don't like what we're doing to these people. And then one day, you know, he walks up to this Indonesian guy. You know, he realizes he has something in him. He looks awesome. You know, he has something about him, right? And then they plan this thing together, right? Maybe he passes him some food, he asks him some stuff, you know, information about his village, stuff like that. You know, they bond a little. They have a little bond together. They talk. They realize they have much more in common than, like, he realizes they had much more in common than with, like, his own Dutch people, right? So he's like, man, this guy's cool, right? He doesn't even speak clear English right here, right? But I feel like we have something here, man. I love this guy. So I'm gonna break this guy out of the ship, you know, fuck these people. And then he figures out a way, you know, to get this guy out there, you know. He realizes that this guy is also part of, like, a very royal tribe. So he realizes, okay, this guy, you know, his people needs him. We need him getting out of here. And once he gets out of here, you'll be able to free everyone else. You'll, like, release the horde of Indonesian warriors that will just fucking, you know, take over the ship or something. I don't know what the fuck. But, like, gets him off the ship, jumps into the water, like the true warrior of Indonesia he is, you know, he's basically some sort of royal king. I don't know what the fuck. But he jumps in the water, he swims to land, calls his people, frees his people, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they bring the ship in, they capture the Dutch. Dutchman's like, you know, my other Dutch heritage guy walks up to my great grandfather and is like, you know what, man, they have something. He visits every now and then. They have kids, you know. Eventually the kids get together and then they form this bond, and then it comes all the way down to me. And I feel like that's a very wholesome story. I would like that to be a thing, right? Probably didn't explain that story good because, you know, I'm not really good at wording stories, but I do well with images. So I feel like that would have been a wholesome story. That would have been a really good one, you know. Really good story right there. Some potential, but I'm pretty sure what has happened was, like, the harsh reality is, you know, it was probably done by force, most likely. We can pretend that that's happened. Probably not, but we can pretend. I would pretend, you know, until someone proves me who's going to say it's wrong. Exactly. I think that's the story I'm running with, you know. Until I get proven wrong. Then goddamn. Most likely, probably 90% of the time it's done by force. Like, that's what happened, right? Some poor, you know, slave owner, you know, whiz bang boom, you know, I'm not gonna explain the whole process, but you know what I mean. And then they have a kid, she has a kid, she has to raise the kid by herself, comes down, bam bam, and then, you know, yeah, I am. So, like, it could be that situation, but I hope not. I hope the wholesome, I like the wholesome story. Let's just forget all the other stuff. That the wholesome story is the main canon of my life now. And that will be the wholesome story right there. Okay, this animation ain't too bad. I'll probably clean it up later. Goddamn, it's 11 o'clock already? Jeez, man. Yeah, we finished this one. So we got this done. And then, oh shit, I didn't extend. Where's the time? There we go. Okay. I think we can stop it here, guys. Whew. This is gonna say the wrong area. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Oh my god. This has been a good stream. think we did well. Eventually I wanna, eventually I'm gonna do that Christmas video thing. I think I want to do it on Uning's Discord. We can all sit down in the Discord chat together and talk a bunch of shit while we draw on the same canvas together. I still gotta plan that up. Maybe not this week. Okay, I'll work it out with the Discord peeps. I'll see who's available to do that video, and then we can all sit down, talk a bunch of shit. Maybe we revisit the story. I don't know. Let's draw some elves. Oh yeah, I would love to draw Santa's elvish slave ring. I would like to do that. That's like one of the ideas I had. I also I also had an idea of drawing this idea popped into my mind when I thought about the idea. I thought about drawing Santa doing a very German hand lifting activity with all of his elves together in a certain type of uniform. I thought that would have been fun, but this is definitely gonna be the video where I feel like I will catch the most flack, and people will try to cancel me. I feel like will be the video because I sounds like a bad idea. Jess, you know it's a good idea, Jess. Come on. The elves, they have blonde hair, blue. You know what I mean? Like it's what it is. You know. I feel like that's what Santa does. That's what he does. I'm pretty sure Santa does that all the time, just for fun. You know. But yeah, that'll be a fun video to do as well. So like, we'll see how that goes. And I'll plan it. I'll let you guys know. I still got to do the background. I think I'm gonna do the background, and then yeah, I'll let you guys know what day we can plan it on. Whether it's a Sunday, Saturday, whatever day. We see who's free, and yeah, we set that up. But because I thought Uning's gonna do it, but can't trust Uning because I don't know. She doesn't want to put in the effort. She likes the idea. She wants to do it, but she doesn't want to do it. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll do it, right? Because I like editing the video, making it look cool and stuff like that. I don't mind doing that. So I'll do it. But anyway, we're going to hop onto our end screen. Let's go. There we go. Thank you all for joining. Jess and Boya, I think you guys are the last ones here. Or there could be one other person, but anyway. Shout out to all the peeps that are here. Shout out to all the peeps who will watch this post-stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did throw in some animation tips, so hopefully those help. Those people who want to get into animation, always ask me questions. You can ask me questions in the comments. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. And I'll see you guys in the next stream and maybe the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.